Hey, this is Awana Masango here in San Diego, the E Show. Welcome to Champ Days.
E, how you doing, brother?
Dude,
How you been?
Stories to tell you, man. Well, a few days ago, one of my boys called me, and he was talking to me about this whole like Chief Keef thing that he'd been saying that this was gonna happen. He's kind of like he's always been like the prophet. He's one of my young guys. He's just always like, oh, he'll say like something's gonna happen, and like a year later he'll like meet the person, right? Like he'll meet the person he said he was gonna meet, or whatever the case may be. So I was just in Vegas kind of connecting some dots as far as contacts and stuff in cannabis without me even trying to. Like somebody asked me to come by their dispensary or whatever.
Yeah.
And so I told him, I was like, hey man, I'm about to be in San Diego. He's in LA. I was like, do you know anybody I should like show love or tap in with? He's like, man, I got this youngin' out there, Patrick. I was like, hold on. I was like, Patrick, like, okay. He's like, yeah, man. He's like, he has like this dude, the champion or something like that. I was like, bro, hold the I literally started running around my house screaming. Like, he's like, what? I was like, bro, it's happening again. He's just like, because he knows. We've been through enough of those moments where it's just like, he's like, dude, wait a second. Wait, what, you know? I was like, bro, not only that, it's funny because I was looking at, you posted something. I was looking at your page. I saw that you knew Brian Riviera.
Yeah, that's my boy.
That is my boy. That is what I'm trying to tell you. Like, Brian has been to the Psych Sun. Like, Brian has fucking tapped in with us before.
That's awesome, bro.
It is absolutely awesome. There's like this Human Longevity Institute somewhere around here, and I came out here to
the Salk Institute in La Jolla?
It's like a Human Longevity Institute. Is like connected with like Peter Diamandis and a lot of these like tech people that I was getting mentored by at the time in Silicon Valley. So I flew down here for a day. That was my first time in San Diego as an adult. I think my parents said we came out here or something when I was a little kid. But things the guy on the plane was talking about, man. He was just like, you know, time. He's like,
mushroomed out?
No, not that guy. The one that was on this plane I just got on. This guy was literally like almost yelling the whole time we were on the on the plane. Like he's just telling me all this stuff. He's like, and then do you know about this? And then he starts telling me about how because this ring is on this finger, that means that being like the Greek god of not giving a fuck and wine and growing fine like wine or something like that, and how that's represented in string theory. I was like, all right, man.
That's
I was like, and how I need to look deeper into astrophysics because the 0 point in the universe is something. I was like, dude, what is going on right now? I have never sat next to somebody on a plane and this be the case. Drink all this milk and you didn't tell me nothing. You have no idea how much of a private struggle this has been for me. Like, constipation is a funny little private struggle. Yeah. I'll be all the way real with it. You're just in there just like, man, I don't know what's going on, man. This freaking world. From where? TikTok.
Probably TikTok.
Maybe it's TikTok. Or Instagram. Or something. What's your name?
Cynthia.
You know that Gavin, those kids that came up to us? I've been talking to him ever since then.
Oh, really?
He'll messaging me to this day. It's awesome. Are you on TikTok?
Yeah.
Do you even use TikTok?
I was using it for a while actually. It's just like new. It's like this whole new thing now of whatever. But send me something. Awesome. Yeah, check out what we're gonna be posting. We got cameras and all kinds of things. All right. See you later. That's awesome.
She's so sweet.
When you have a camera pointed to your face, people will walk up to you and be like, "You're famous," and I don't know. I just want to say hi. And can I follow you? That's just how it goes. So, tip number 1: get a camera. Point it to yourself. Walk around. Enjoy the benefits. You're welcome.
I was talking to Superhero Maker dude about it the other day because the twins were talking about their younger guys. They're like, can they do all this stuff and da 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 da? And he was like, oh well, you know, maybe they're too sensitive. I was like, bro, no, bro. Like at the end of the day, we take ibuprofen when we're freaking 1 year old and we take it when we're 20, right? Like it's like we gotta demystify all this. It's all the same shit.
Right, straight up.
They're just like, I don't know why I'm so self-critical of myself. I'm just like, yeah,
Right.
you
It's because
understand.
you're 16 years old. You're a teenager. Like that's just what it is. Like,
Right, and then for most people, it just gets worse from there.
yeah, right. It's true.
Like it just keeps getting worse, so they end up being like 50, and they're just like, you know, fuck this whole thing. Oh, But like the concept that actually came up outside of the fact that people call me that. God, there's so much in my life. I remember when Power Rangers came out, man. I used to try to do backflips off the walls and stuff. Like this is not as easy as they make it look like in the show.
Right.
You know what's so interesting about you say that? There was this woman that came Sex Sunday like a month ago. She came and that's what she was saying. She was like, I've never not thrown up, you know, trying mushrooms or anything like that. And I remember the Superhero Maker dude was just like, well, have you ever been hydrated before? And so he like gives her like the special like ionized water with the hydrogen boost and whatever else he has at his house sometimes. Like before you know it, like I mean it was probably like an hour later she was talking to my boy High Vibes, who's the one that ended up doing the 7 grams. She's like, man, we if people have access to this type of stuff, man, we really have to. Like her eyes are like freaking huge. I was like, oh, you're not throwing up today, are you?
No,
She was mind blown. Yeah. Speak more into the illusion. So a lot of people haven't gotten deep into the sports world to understand that it's part of tricky story that we're all part of, right? Like it's like athletes are not drinking Sprite, right? Like Kobe was freaking, you know, acting like he drinks Sprite as he was playing basketball, like he was because he's sponsored by Sprite. But it's like obviously it doesn't make any sense. But that's why I was freaking drinking Sprite. I seen Kobe commercials and everybody else is playing. Now LeBron does Sprite, but even all the way to Gatorade. Gatorade is really just a bunch of sugar, right? So the athletes are not drinking that. It shows. This is the trippy part. A lot of people don't know. If you're watching an NBA game, NFL game, it says Gatorade on the thing. There's not Gatorade in there. So it doesn't make any sense. Like no one could drink that and be performing the way that they. So. But obviously I know people on the inside as well. So like it's just all a fugazi, man. But that's why it it's kind of a trip because then the kids and everyone else is influenced by that, and that's what they're doing, and they're getting addicted to things, you know, sugar primarily. Oh, freaking Bodie! One of my boys, he changed his name to Bodie. You know what's funny? He bought a boat, not electric in any way. We were talking about the pace. He's like, I'm about to take it to Tulum, and so on and so forth. And they're like, okay. I was like, oh man, it's like Bodie's boat, man, or boat Bodie. You know, like Air Drake. You know, like it's boat Bodie. Yo, let's go. That wraps it up for out here in San Diego. You know what it is. We out here winning. iLegends team, much love. Stay motivated, family.